I'm pretty excited for this one because today we're taking a look at the N-Strike Modulus Strike and Defend Upgrade Kit. Upgrade your blaster! Yep, they don't even give you a choice, just telling you to do it. When you see this thing, you have to upgrade your blaster. Bust out the Dremel. Looking at the back of the box here, shows us again all the attachments you can have. And, well, we've got the Modulus ECS-10 blaster here. The Stealth Ops Upgrade Kit, which is a very, very good kit, highly recommended. The Flip Clip Upgrade Kit. The Flip Clip Upgrade Kit. Wow, that's a lot to say. And, well, it's a mediocre kit. It's good for 12-round magazines, but, And then the Long Range Upgrade Kit, which is, it's okay, I guess. But this one is honestly probably one of the more useful. And that's because, well, I'm sure we already have reservations about this, but this interests us the most, which is a blaster. It is the blaster stock with the blast shield, and it comes with 2 darts. So we're going to crack this open because they're covered in tape. Not too much in the way of packaging on this one. Let's save the best for last. Let's take a look at this shield really quick. So, taking a look at this, it's honestly not that big. It's a pretty small shield. How well does it lock? Ooh. How well does it lock? Ooh. Very well is the answer to that question. Yeah, that's pretty damn solid. Let's take the old demo strife out here. And, well, you can kind of see the shield itself covers a good portion of the blaster to give you guys an idea at home what the actual size is like. And, well, not too bad. Definitely offsets the blaster a bit, but it's got nice little crosshairs right here. Let's take out these darts really quick so we can get a demonstration of if this shield... Come on, guys. And these are really cool darts, by the way. Does it block darts? It does block darts. It probably won't block Boomco, but the chance of something getting in there is pretty low. And the visibility behind it, I thought was going to be pretty piss poor, but honestly, it's not that bad. And then on top of that, you've got this here. So what would you ever use this shield for? Well, the answer to that question is cover. If you're using a blaster behind cover, and you've done something smart and you're using a barrel attachment, well, this is going to help you a lot, because you can put this in the front of your blaster, you can see through it, and you minimize the chances of your face getting shot in. Of course, this only really works if your war allows it, and, well, you have cover to use. I mean, I guess you could kind of put it on sideways on something, peek around corners. That'd be kind of cool as well. Especially if 2 of them you got like or 3 of them even, you got pop-up shields everywhere. That'd be kind of cool. But other than that, not exactly what we were looking for. Although, it's very solidly built. Feels nice in the hand. I would give it the, it's okay. It's okay. It's better than the foregrip that came with the Spec Ops or Special Ops or whatever it was called. But that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for the knife. There's a knife. We are looking for the meat of the package, which is the blaster stock itself. And it is, wow, this is beefy. It feels really, really nice in the hand. It's got a little thumb hole right here because, of course, your thumb goes through, making a thumb hole. And, I like the trigger is a bit awkward. It's very, very large, as you can see. And it's not like a real trigger. It's a Jolt trigger. In fact, this is very reminiscent of a Jolt. That draw is pretty damn long. Or maybe it just feels long because it's at a weird angle. And then, as you might have thought, maybe it would shoot out of here. But no, they've done something a little bit smarter. It actually shoots out of this hole right here. So if I put a dart in there, I pull this back, and I take a shot. Well, the performance is about what you expect. It's a Jolt. The spring in here is very weak. But looking at how big the draw distance, I mean, that's quite the amount of... Let's get an actual Jolt here. it's quite a bit bigger than a Jolt, so there's a good chance there we can put some real power in this stock with a spring replacement. And, interesting enough, the stock does come with an end strike rail attachment point, so out of the box, you've got this. Kind of looks like a laser tag thing. Not bad at all. So, let's take the good old strife here, put that on, and, well, it's one hell of a stock. It actually fits back quite nicely. It is very nice to shoulder. It's like the perfect length, in all honesty. And judging by the line of sight here, we can put a dart in there, pull that back. Heck, we can hold the blaster like this if we wanted to. And it does clear the strife. Wow. Okay. So, not only does this thing look pretty cool, even though it has this goofy thing on the front of it, it's at least symmetrical. It's very, very nice. I am quite smitten with this. In fact, I wish I had two of them. Pop. I need something to put stocks. Oh, man. Imagine if you had a stock at the bottom of like a holster or something. You need a way to accent that, but that'd be kind of cool. Just thinking off the top of my head. In fact, there's one blaster I really want to use this with. Back in a moment. When I first saw this kit, there was one blaster that came to mind that I really wanted to put that on. And that is the Revonix. A rather hated blaster, but I do like it, and it is my wife's favorite blaster. And as you notice, the paint scheme matches this perfectly. So now you've got a stock on there. Minor disappointment, it will not clear. It doesn't clear this part right here, so it will not fire. But it's very, very comfy to shoulder. And now you have the ability to return fire with an actual Nerf dart. And judging by what this thing is, I mean, this looks like it could be pretty beefy in terms of upgrades. But that way, you've got a way to use two types of darts on one blaster. Very, very efficient. I don't know if Nerf was planning on that, but even got a shield up here. Let's put it on. Oh my gosh. Oh, it does go all the way back. Got the shield. Yeah, I'd say the Strike and Defend kit fits the Revonix quite well. So, guess the only things left is to take this apart and see what makes it tick. And taking out a dozen screws reveals, well, this is all one kind of unit here. Little piece fell out right there. That's that's kind of an interesting end strike rail piece. And well, this has it's making even more questions than answers going on right here. So, again, comparing it to a Jolt, the plunger tube is indeed bigger. Although, I guess it could have been a lot larger. Come on, Hasbro, really? And the draw's pretty decent. But again, that spring, if you can see it in there, is absolutely atrocious. And there's only two screws holding the bottom of this on. So, a little deceptive. It is, but, well, besides this dead space right here, not bad, not bad. It can definitely do with a spring upgrade, and I think you can get some reasonable power out of it, but not bad. I actually like this kit a lot. It's different. I'm not going to say it's for everyone. As a stock, it's super comfy, but it's also kind of goofy. And depending on what kind of blaster you're working with, like I said, with the Revonix and even the Pyragon, that's going to benefit you a lot because you can actually return fire with a different type of ammo, which is really important. But other than that, it's having a secondary or a tertiary or whatever the heck. It's like having that built into your blaster. It's an integration that you can just have, which is kind of cool. It's would be nice if it held a magazine or something too, but You know, I'm going to count this as a win. I think it's a pretty decent blaster. Definitely a good buy for 15 bucks for both of those. The shield has its use, and if you think you can use it, well, you already know if you want it or not. Other than that, like I said, it's kind of situational. It's not going to help you too much, although it would be fun to have like 3 of them on a rapid strike or something. I'm going to give this a solid, it's not quite as good of a value as the spec ops, special ops, covert ops, whatever the other... Stealth ops. It's not quite as good of a value as the stealth ops kits, It's not quite as good of a value as the stealth ops kits. Jeez, these are tongue twisters. But I really like this blaster. In fact, I could do with 1 more of them, so I'll probably pick another up just so I can do something goofy. But if you're interested in what the stealth ops, or the... God, I'm getting all sorts of tongue-tied now. If you're interested in what the Strike and Defend kit offers, well, this is it, and these are the internals, and I hope you learned something, and hopefully this gets your gears ticking a little bit so you can go out there and make something special out of this, because I have a couple of ideas right now. But who knows if I'm going to do anything with it at the moment. Until next time.